What's going on? I know I've been gone for a minute. I was actually in the middle of a really great series in the middle of February, but I caught a stomach bug, and then the corona ended up breaking out and my job kicked everybody off campus, and we started working from home, and it's just been a lot going on since then. But I am back. I did promise to do a 2-year update on the right foot for the bunion surgery that I had back on March 9th of 2018. I cannot believe it has been 2 years since that surgery. It has just been a bundle of knowledge that I have amassed over those 2 years. And of course I didn't have regrets, because I got the left foot done back on October the 18th of 2019. So 18 months later, I went ahead and did it all again. But today we're going to talk about the right foot and the progression of it thus far. So as you know, if you follow the series, you know that I had a bunionectomy, a tailor's bunionectomy, and early stage hammer toe correction on the right foot. So basically he reconstructed the entire forefront of my foot. I have a whole entire playlist about it on this channel if you need to get caught up, and if you have any additional questions, I've probably already answered those. So today we're going to talk about the continuous treatment of my foot in terms of arch support and scar treatment as well. And I got my notes right here, so you might see me looking down. So the first thing I want to talk about is, of course, like I said, I just got my second foot done not even a whole 6 months ago. I will be doing a 6-month update on that one and releasing it within the next couple of weeks. So sometime early to middle April, make sure you are on the lookout for that. I'll let you know how the left foot is doing. But back to the right foot. So what have I been doing? My equilibrium is great. I'm no longer wobbling and falling or feeling like it's no longer supported like it kind of was when I first started walking. Because mind you, I was now weight bearing with the right foot for 3 months. And I was in the walking boot for another month. So it was 4 months of healing, not really walking, but definitely 4 months of no driving. I am continuously making 10,500 steps on my Samsung phone for the Samsung Health, as well as the Garmin Vivo Fit on my wrist that I always have right here. So I'm making my steps. I have returned back to my workouts. I'm still mostly wearing sneakers with my custom-made orthotics. And since I've had both feet done, I'm now wearing over-the-counter or store-bought orthotics, if you will. I'm currently wearing Super Feet orthotics. I've looked into Super Feet and Pure Stride. I may try Pure Stride in the near future, but right now I'm doing Super Feet, but you can find those online and in stores as well. And in terms of shoes, I'm predominantly wearing sneakers. New Balance and Hoka ones are my go-to, but I have worn other shoes. I've worn heels, boots, wedges, pretty much everything. I've worn sandals. I've pretty much worn it all last year before the left foot got fixed. I've driven in them as well. And I haven't had any problems, because I'm also continuously working on my arch support. I'm still doing all of my plantar fasciitis exercises as well. And I also have this device that I'll show you later on in the video, where I roll my arches over them every single night just to keep that plantar fasciitis away and to keep my arches supported. This is how you use it. Got this little roller device from Amazon. And I have my compression socks on too. I've been using these heavy, especially because I have a desk job. So it's important for me to keep those on. And you just roll the foot. Instructions, everybody's probably different, but the instructions for this device says 5 minutes per arch. So you just kind of roll it over back and forth. It might hurt at first, but after a few minutes, maybe a minute or two, it starts to feel really good. And you could definitely tell the difference once you stop. of course, since I've had that left foot surgery, my feet regimen had to be modified and somewhat delayed because I had to let the left foot heal, which was super quick. And again, in that 6-month update video you'll get in about 2 weeks, we'll go more into detail about that. Stairs. I still climb the 5 flights of stairs to the floor where I work and back down every single day. Of course, we're quarantined right now and everybody's at the house, but when I am on campus, I do tackle those stairs every single day. I try to avoid the elevator as much as possible. I have no problem getting up and down the steps. I have absolutely no pain, and I've also done it in boots, so I don't always just wear sneakers. I do wear different types of shoes up there, but I've had no more pain at all. Exercise. So before and after my left foot surgery, I was able to maintain my Zumba. I was doing it every single day for at least an hour a day, as well as weightlifting, weight training, and resistance bands. I do 5-pound weights, and I also do a kettlebell for my leg work, such as my squats. And when I couldn't walk, I did resistance bands while I was healing with the left foot surgery, so I could keep that thigh muscle and some of the calf muscle, because you lose muscle very quickly when you have that kind of a surgery. But I definitely want to try to maintain my lower body better. I was kind of more familiar with what I was going to do this time around because it was my second surgery, so I was a little bit more knowledgeable. I've been maintaining a healthy diet. For lunch, every single day, I mostly have a spinach salad with tomatoes and cucumbers. Every now and then, maybe some cheese. Or I do a tomato basil wrap with the spinach, the tomato, the cucumber, and some honey mustard, all low calorie. And of course, I do maybe lemon water, a granola bar, a Special K bar, something like that. But for the most part, I've been doing really good with my eating, which I think helped me with my second foot surgery. I'm also preparing to go fully plant-based. I'm in that transition right now. It's a lot of research and a lot of learning and adapting, but thus far, that's what I'm going to do in terms of my nutrition. But overall, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm also keeping track of my fitness and my nutrition with my MyFitnessPal.com app, as well as my Erin Condren planner that I have too for my wellness log. Scars. In terms of scars, I'm still using the last little bit of prescription cream that I have, but I'm running out of it. So I am already starting to use Mederma. I'm about maybe 4 days in with the Mederma, and I'm using it on both feet because my right foot still looks pretty good, but you know, it's been 2 years and it's about to get summer. And you know, when I'm out and wearing my wedges and things again, I want my feet to be, you know, as presentable as possible. I don't hate my scars. I know what I've been through. I know that I'm a survivor, and they really don't look that bad, but any little bit, you know, that can help the cocoa butter and the aloe vera gel out, I'm willing to give a try. In addition to the prescription creams and the Mederma, I'm still using the aloe vera gel, like I mentioned, all the shea butter, the cocoa butter lotions, as well as cocoa butter creams too, just to keep the scars, you know, healthy, hydrated, and at a minimum. And I'm also continuously massaging the scars, and they're all flat on the right foot. You know, left foot still need a little work, but my right foot, all the scars are flat, and they healed up pretty well. And right now, I'm just working on reducing the appearance of the scars altogether. Because mind you, I had a scar each toe basically. Driving. I have to say, driving is so much better now, because before I had the surgery, mind you, I didn't even know I had plantar fasciitis. My feet were jacked up, they were messed up, they were in need of an emergency. I had no idea. So driving used to hurt so bad no matter what shoe I wore, and back then I needed more support, so I had to just reduce all of my wearing options down to sneakers and sneakers only. But not just any sneakers, the expensive sneakers, the Hoka One sneaker. Okay, I had to just, that one has like some of the best support ever. And the type of job I was in, I don't think you can wear any other type of shoe except the $150 plus shoes that they make on the market. That is what you need. You need the shoe with enough strong arch support and cushion, as if you were going to run from, you know, here to Mexico. You needed a lot of comfort and a lot of cushion for that type of job. But I do love those shoes, and I run my errands in them and try to cute them up. But they are cute, and they do come in different colors, so you can still be sexy and cute and fun in a sneaker with a Hoka One. That rhymed. What's my check? cut me my check, Hoka. Anyway, my arch support has improved significantly. No longer hurts like it used to. And my doctor did mention, like I told you all in the previous video, that he does believe the way he positioned the bones during that surgery that it helped my arches. So I have no more arch problems. That's why I stay on top of my plantar fasciitis exercises, because I don't want that to come back. Final thoughts. I was fully committed to this recovery process, and I've maintained all of my podiatrist appointments since then. Of course, obviously, because I had that second foot done too. But right now, I actually don't have to go back and see him until like next February in 2021. But I stayed on top of it. I was fully engaged. I was fully focused, and I was in the know. As you know, I did a lot of research. I had diagrams. I had books. I had so many bookmarks on my computer about feet podiatry and complications and what to do, how to recover, what's gonna happen. I watched videos on YouTube about the surgery. I didn't pass out, but I was pretty mortified that they like cut it open and they crack the bone, break the bone, and it gets pretty intense. But I constantly did my required exercises and my research, and I never gave up. And I also wore the appropriate footwear, and I did my own thinking and my own research. A lot of things I did on my own, my podiatrist didn't even mention to me. I mentioned it to him. He's probably mentioned it to his other patients. And in terms of regrets, I have no regrets. It was worth it. It works for me. I love it so much I got it done a second time. And this was probably maybe one of the hardest decisions thus far in my little short-lived life, but it was so, it was the best thing I could have done for me. In my position, I have no regrets. I'm thankful that I got it done. Had I not got it done 2 years ago, I would still be miserable, and my feet probably would have progressed to even worse times than what they were in. And I'm so glad that I nipped it in the bud, and I'm living a better, more fulfilled life, and I'm working towards becoming that girl that I was prior to my surgeries. Because when your feet are messed up like that and you don't know what's going on and it's all new to you, you can't live a good quality life. You're in pain, everything's hurting, and then once the feet go, eventually the kneecaps go, and then the kneecaps go, then the back go, because your body works as one. Everything is connected. They don't teach us that in school too much the way they should, but your feet are your foundation. And if you don't have a strong foundation, everything crumbles down. So I have no regrets. I'm glad I did it. I'd do it again. All right. So here's the foot. Of course, this is both of them. Looking good. This is my right foot. 2 years later. You can barely see the scar. Currently working on that though. I still have the last little bit of my prescription cream. Last little bit of that. But I've also been using Moderna. So hopefully pretty soon that kind of part right there be gone. But overall the toes look good. You see that right there? Looks pretty good. So like I said, I'm happy. I'm going to keep working with the scars. They're not that visible. I can still wear, any type of shoe I feel without it being a problem. So like, there you go. 2 years later, looking good. Feeling great, hanging in there. Doing my thing, Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Bye. And I honestly plan on never doing any another foot surgery. If I do, it would be to take out the metal in my feet if it starts bothering me. Other than that, I have no problems. I have no worries. I'm super glad I got it over with. And to anybody who's watching this video who's scared, just do your research. Do your research and prepare. I have tons of videos. I have probably over 15 videos in my playlist on my channel about what to do, what to prepare, who to bring with you, what they should know. I have one of the most detailed playlists on this internet, period. So good luck to you if you're getting one and you're watching this, or hey, thank you for coming back to see how I'm doing after 2 years. But I'm happy. It's done. It's over. This is the last foot video for the right foot ever in life. We will be updating on the left foot going forward. And after that, we won't do any more unless I get the metal taken out. But other than that, this completes the online journey of my right foot. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I'm going to see you all soon. I have a lot of catching up to do. because I'm feeling a little bit better. I have my Theraflu, and I will be putting out plenty videos for you. Until next time, thank you so much. Protect your energy, and I'll see you soon.